Shoewear coming at you with our first impressions on the Nike Giannis Immortality 2. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, guys? Appreciate you guys stopping by the channel again. Make sure you throw a sub. Make sure you like the video. We'd appreciate it. As you can see here, we actually, I'm a little on the IL right now. I kind of gave myself a little hairline fracture on my hand, so we could be in better condition, but that's not going to stop us from coming out here and filming some content for you guys. So, I mean, as far as the looks on these, I really like how they put this reverse swoosh on there after not having that on the Immortality 1. I know he did it on his line a few times. He did it on the 1s, and he's actually doing it on these upcoming shoes too, on the 4s. They just got leaked. So I think as far as the appearance goes, these look really clean. I like the old design on these. I mean, the price on these, I want to say they were $80. I need to have this stuff, you know, ready for you guys ahead of time. I don't know why I never seem to have that, but I mean, I really do like the look for them. It's definitely a different material. You're going to see the same type of heel pattern that they had on last year, so that's not going to be any different. But I mean, that doesn't really bother me at all. Yeah, what do these retail for? These were, let's see the order. So told me $90, $85. I don't know what that was compared to last year, but I don't know. As far as the look goes, we like them. Let's go check them out on the court. Hey guys, we're out here testing out a new court today. We're out here at Highland Rec Complex. Very nice facility. We love this place. We used to do our shoe reviews outside before we got a gym to do them indoors. If you guys go back to like a year or two ago, this is where all of our shoe, oh my gosh, it got so hot out here. This is where we shot all of our stuff. But I mean, the sizing's good. I mean, I just tested out the Renew Elevate 2s this morning, and these feel a little bit more narrow. And I think part of that's going to be, I mean, on the shoe, if you come in tight, you can see this yellow band right here. And that's like, I think that it runs on the inside. You can see it on like the inside of the shoe too. And I think that's like, I have these laced up really well because obviously I want to give you guys the most legit feel that I can. That's like, it's squeezing my foot. So you know the support's actually going to be probably pretty decent on these. But the cushioning, I mean, it's not quite as bouncy as, I mean, even as the Renew Elevate 3s last week, that was our, yeah, you do some running here? Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling the bounce, but it's definitely, you can tell, like, just as far as layers and stuff like that, this is thinner. Even in last week's Renew Elevate 2, those were cheaper. These are $85, I think it was. And the Renew Elevate 3s were only $80, and just had a little bit softer feel initially. I'm sure that, you know, once I break these in a little bit better, I think that might be part of it, but it's not super I mean, it's a little more responsive than it is bouncy. You're not going to get the softest feel out of these. It feels like they didn't probably put a whole lot of cushioning materials up into this model, which, I mean, that's kind of what you expect with the sub shoe line. This is Giannis Immortality 2, so it's the sub shoe line from his Zoom Freak 4s that are coming out here pretty soon. So I mean, I like it. I'd have to try on the 1s right next year compared to these, because I almost feel like they might have been softer last year. But I mean, it's kind of, you gotta kind of expect it whenever you're getting a cheaper shoe line. So it is what it is. It's not so bad. But let's go ahead and get on the court here, see if we can do some movements. All right, so the sniper hand's kind of under the weather right now. We're gonna be doing a little more like floaters, runners, and stuff like that. Can't really be putting up jump shots whenever my hand's feeling like this. Luckily, I can kind of dribble with it now though. But all right, now let's talk about the shoes. We'll just be doing some floaters and stuff today. So I mean, as far as like, I don't really feel the cushioning loosening up yet too much, just from what I can tell. It doesn't feel bad. It's not like super uncomfortable, but it's still like, I can just tell that it's not nearly as good as the Renew Elevate 3 was to jump in. I mean, it's just not quite as soft. The support though is definitely going to be really nice. I already told you about that yellow band. I can barely dribble with that hand. Dang, I can't miss a shot right now. Like, that yellow band is making these feel really good on any of those, like, any type of movement I try and make like that. I can feel it just wanting to catch. Not let my foot slide at all. It feels really, really secure. So, I mean, this is another one of those models that it laces up through those yellow, like, loops right here. So you're definitely going to want to make sure you have the shoe tight. I got to stop moving so fast. I'm going to get tired, wearing myself out. I want to be breathing super hard into the mic for you guys, but traction actually feels pretty good on these. You can definitely feel a little bit of some grip. They're going to be stickier than the Renew Elevate 3s that we did last week. I'll kind of try and, like, I'll go week to week with these first impressions on you guys, kind of compared to what we were feeling last week on each model. That'll kind of keep me in check, help keep you guys in check a little bit. But for budget-friendly models, there's normally at least, you're gonna have a hard time finding a shoe that doesn't have any weaknesses. Like if it's good at cushion and it's good at traction, it might struggle with support. If it's good at support and cushion, it might struggle with traction. These ones, if it's gonna struggle somewhere, I don't think it's gonna be the softest shoe to play in. Like I used to do all my shoe reviews before I would actually do the review on them, like play around in them. I just go play a straight up pickup game. Bad idea. I can't really do that anymore. These models hurt my feet too bad, especially whenever I'm doing cheaper ones like this, where it's not like the LeBron 19, where the entire shoe is just like a pillow. It just feels so soft. But I mean, for my initial response on these cushioning, okay, traction is actually going to be pretty solid. The support's going to be really good. It's a light model too. Yeah, honestly, I think it is going to be good for outdoors. I think it will be pretty solid for outdoors because you got some deeper grooves. It's not the thickest actually. It's not the thickest. I don't think it's going to be bad though. I mean, and then it always for outdoors. I really that's bad. I always prioritize two things. I want to see good cushioning because you want good impact protection. This is a harder surface, so whenever I'm coming up and landing on a shot like that, you want your foot to be protected. You don't want to be coming down and it feels like you're actually hitting the pavement. But also I look for good traction and something that's going to be very durable. So I mean, the grooves, I'm not sure they're going to be thick enough. I don't love how the cushioning feels initially, so I mean, we may need to like, I don't know if I'd recommend it for an outdoor shoe, but it's pretty nice though. Oh, gosh, going in though. That's pretty much going to wrap up our first impressions, guys. First off, I want to get in here on these socks. Don't forget to check these out. If you saw them, you probably saw our socks last week. We had some different ones on. These are custom shoe wear socks, guys. You can get these in our store. Just check them out. We got them on our TikTok and all of our socials. You can just see them in there. Look at that on the outside. These are limited edition, so this is number 1 of 25. Once this model sells out, then that's it. That's it. Woo. I'm glad I got that off easier than last week. But yeah, so overall, actually, I mean, for first impressions, I forgot to bring it up to this point, but make sure you guys throw anything in the comments below what you want to see on this channel. That's almost what the main purpose of this whole video was. I forgot to mention it till now. We're definitely like working on some stuff, trying to loosen that up. But I mean, definitely like just let me know what you guys want to see. We're going to be putting in some new stuff. We had like squeak test responses, all kinds of different stuff. We're already starting to try and implement that. So we want to do what you guys want us to do. But as far as the Giannis Immortality 2, to wrap it up, I really do like the appearance. Like I said a million times, like this reverse swoosh is dope. 85 bucks, so it's going to be very affordable. It's like the subline to Giannis's line, but I mean, it's not going to be the best cushioning from what I can feel so far. I think I remember that from last year though. I didn't think it was like the most special cushioning, but there are going to be some nice features. I mean, the support and traction, I can already tell, are going to be one of the better parts of the shoe. But stay tuned. We will have the full shoe review drop on this in about 1 week. So, I mean, that's when you can be looking for that. In the meantime, this is what we got to work with. Appreciate you guys stopping by to check us out. Until next time, I'm Landon from Shoe Wear. Peace.